This is the last video you're ever going to need to watch about creatine. For a supplement that's been researched for over 150 years, there's still way too many questions about creatine. There's also pretty much answers for every single one of them, so let's break it down. Now there's lots of different types of creatine, but the only one we're taking remains creatine monohydrate. It's the least expensive to produce, it's the most studied, it's the best absorbed, and it works wonderfully for men and women. Speaking of men and women, so unlike anabolic steroids, which work by introducing exogenous testosterone to the body, creatine works like other amino acids in a very non-hormonal way, which is why it's been studied to be safe in children, adolescents, babies, mothers, and older adults. A lot of people worry about creatine and hair loss thanks to this 2009 study. And a lot of people worry that DHT could lead to hair loss. But we actually know from studying creatine specifically, there is no link to creatine itself and hair loss, even if it does raise DHT. And if it's any consolation, I have all my hair and I've been taking creatine for quite some time. Another thing people worry about with creatine is water retention. And I get it, nobody wants to worry about excess water, but creatine works in part by pulling water into your muscles, helping them stay more hydrated, which is a good thing. It doesn't encourage subcutaneous water retention or the retention of water outside the muscles. And a lot of people are worried about how creatine is going to affect their gastrointestinal system. Is it going to cause me to run to the bathroom? Is it going to cause a lot of GI distress? Creatine is very well tolerated by most people's gastrointestinal systems, but if you struggle with creatine and it gives you stomach cramps or bloating or sends you to the bathroom, try spreading the dosage out across the day. Which brings me to dosage. How much creatine is tough to say. For smaller adults, women usually, I think 3 grams is cool. For dudes who are a little on the bigger side, you can go up to 5, even 10 grams per day. The key phrase being per day. You want to supplement with creatine almost every day. If you miss a day, no big deal, just get back on it. And you can take it around your workout for best results, but timing doesn't really matter. And yes, you can take it before bed because creatine is non-stimulative. It's not something that gives you energy in your brain, it gives you energy in your muscles. That should answer almost every conceivable question you could ever have about creatine, but to make it even simpler, just remember, if you're working out and you don't have a medical reason not to take creatine, you should probably be supplementing with creatine.